you should definitely attend such events, not only for the learning, but for networking, because as I already mentioned, networking is the key. Plus, these type of platforms will provide you collaboration opportunities in India and abroad.
Welcome to Sky Focus by Biopatrika. Myself, Dr. Taruneet Kaur, your host for today. Today we are having Dr. Amanpreet Kaur as our guest. Dr. Amanpreet Kaur is Assistant Professor at Delhi Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research University, New Delhi. Hello, Dr. Amanpreet Kaur. I welcome you here on behalf of Biopatrika.
Hi, Dr. Taruneet. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm glad to be here. And thanks for the nice introduction. So, for all the folks who are listening to me, this is Dr. Amanpreet. And if I have to define myself, I can say I'm a formulation scientist by training and a pharmaceutical educator by passion who drive for excellence in pharmaceutical education and research. So I have done PhD in pharmaceutical sciences, followed by a certificate of specialization in biotechnology from US. And then I had worked in pharmaceutical industry in US for a short while, followed by a senior scientist role at a university-related college where I was serving as a bridge between the industry and academia. So that role has helped me build connections with the industry folk as well as the academic settings. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, Amanpreet. It's so good to hear about your profile. Next, I'd like to ask, you have recently attended the CBT course series. So how do you feel it has benefited you?
Yeah, so recently I got the opportunity to be part of CBT course series organized by BIRAC and CBT at IIT Delhi. So I got this opportunity through BIRAC because our university, Delhi Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research University, is a grantee of BIRAC BioNest grant. So I was offered one free course from BIRAC. So that gave me an opportunity to just explore how the course is. So then I was excited to see the modules. They have developed really nice modules that were running parallel for 4 days. So I picked the modules as per what were fitting with my domain. So basically I worked in formulation sciences, which is more of pharmaceutical. And industry these days are focusing more towards biopharmaceuticals. So then biotechnology helps bridge the pharmaceutical and biopharmaceutical. So then I found that the module 1 dealing with QBD and PAT will help me understand all those challenges that industry people are facing doing the bioprocessing technologies here in India as compared to in US, because industry in India is reluctant to switch to the new technologies. So this program gave me the opportunity to see the industry perspective as well, because there were fellow attendees who were from industry. And I think I was the only one who was representing academia, if I don't count the PhD students who were attending. So I liked the interaction very well. And the presenters in the modules, like Professor Anurag Rathod, he has a lot of experience in this field. So it was lovely to hear from his side how to implement QBD and PAT technologies. And then Professor Carl Anderson from US, I can really connect very well to him because he is also a small molecule person dealing with pharmaceutics, what we are doing in pharmacy all the time. So the case studies he presented, I really connected well with them. And that gave me a perspective to see what is the regulatory aspect. He presented the regulatory aspect as well, that when you are applying the PAT technologies, how regulators are going to see what are the challenges you are going to face while filing for your product. So this was really an enriching experience for me, and I will highly recommend this course for any academic scientists or students and the industry folks. So I really enjoyed it. The other module I attended was module 8 about the fermentation technologies. So this helped me to get an insight of the control parameters. And again, the questions here from the industry folks really helped me connect that when we are doing the lab experiments and when you are scaling up into a big bioreactor, what are the challenges they are going to face? One thing about the course is that it was very structured. So by structured, I mean everything was organized. They have provided us the materials beforehand so that we don't have to write anything. We can just focus all our attention into listening to the speakers. And other thing, it was sticking to the time. And plus everything was at one place, the lunch, the tea breaks. So that gives a lot of opportunities to talk to folks. So I really like the course.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. This coming from your live experience would actually help the other participants and other scholars to understand the benefits and impact of this course, and it would really encourage them to gain this knowledge and join, and they may feel motivated after listening your live experiences. So, do you also feel and you look forward to like attend it next year?
Yeah, definitely, because there were lots of modules that were running parallel. Suppose if I'm doing DOE, I cannot attend fermentation. So I can think about doing that coming year, and I would like to uh, talk to my other colleagues who could get benefit from this course. And I think spreading the word helps. So I think this course is related to pharmacy students as well, because in our curriculum, we are doing all these things, validation, pharmaceutical industry perspective, QBD and PAT. But such courses where you get the interaction with industry experts, that really broadens your insight. So I think I'm going to recommend it to my PhD students as well for the coming years.
So, as you already mentioned, I also like to again ask and put an emphasis to it. Did you find networking opportunities with different attendees and scholars in this course series?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of networking opportunities during the tea breaks, during the registration or the lunch breaks, because everything was at the same floor. And networking is what is very important these days. If you don't have a network, a good professional network, then you are nowhere. I interacted with so many industry folks. I interacted with the speakers who have joined from abroad. And I really liked the selection of speakers in this course. So they were very experienced, well connected to the modules, and they presented good case studies, and they were very, very easy to talk to. They were welcoming. They were answering all the queries, whether it sounds silly to anyone. And other thing, I interacted with most of the PhD students as well, because I want to see what's the perspective of PhD students in such type of courses, what they are, why they are here, what they are doing here, what is their perspective. So I really connected with students, other academicians, and the industry folks. So this was a great opportunity for networking during the lunch and the tea breaks. And that is the key for events.
Exactly. Even I believe for scholars also, it must have been a great opportunity to interact with professors like you. So it I guess it both the ways. It is also helpful for the scholars and different attendees as well. So any home away takeaway message you want to give at the last?
Yeah, the takeaway message for the students or the scholars is that you should definitely attend such events, not only for the learning, but for networking, because as I already mentioned, networking is the key. Plus, these type of platforms will provide you collaboration opportunities in India and abroad. And other thing, you will see the global perspective, what is happening in the industry or the domain which you are working. So you have scientists from US, from Korea, from Germany, and then from India. So you can see how things are happening all across the world. So my take home message for the attendees of the program is never miss such opportunity to go to a premier institute like IIT, where you get the opportunity to meet the scholars, professors, and the industry experts. And one more thing which I would like to add is the coordinator of the course, they provided opportunity for the PhD scholars as well to present. So this is a great opportunity. If you are presenting in front of the industry folks, in front of global partners, global leaders, that's where you can build up your confidence. This is really important training in PhD that everyone must have. So networking and getting the opportunity to present in such events is the take home message for all the students who are doing PhD and research, that you should come to such events and courses, not only to broaden your knowledge, just to network and see what Biopharmaceutical Technology Center of Excellence is doing for building that ecosystem in Delhi, so that the professionals, they are empowered with the skills that they need for the future jobs.
Exactly. I totally agree. Thank you so much for your valuable thoughts and taking time from your schedule for us. We really like to wish you a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, Dr. Taruneet. I thoroughly enjoyed the interview, and I wish you luck for Biopatrika as well as your future roles. And I would really like to come back to the CBT course.
Thank you. Thank you so much.